Coming in remotely from parts unknown, Max and Stacy. What's up?
Oh, hi. Hey, well, we're freezing our asses off here in the United States. And everything in the United States is like a 4-hour drive apart from everything. So we actually missed it hitting 54,000 and almost 55,000. We were totally unaware of it until we just returned to our podcast. This is where we live in the United States, on these chairs. Like we sleep sitting on these, right? So we only just realized that the price had gone parabolic.
Yeah, last time I checked, the price was $700. It went up.
It went up considerably. Yeah, it's had a big bump. I think you guys just living in that orange pill bunker in the States is what made the price go up.
I think that could be it, because this is, where things happened so much for Bitcoin, right in these two chairs here. And but I'm excited to see this. Like I'm catching up right now.
Yeah, the orange pill bunker. Yeah, I think that's a good phrase. It's a good idea. People are going to be more interested in this type of thing because the orange pill way of thinking, Graham, it's still not being grokked or understood or taken on board by so many people who are still finding it hard to understand what Bitcoin is all about. I'm wearing my Michael Saylor t-shirt today, and certainly he figured it out back when it was around 10,000 or so, and he went irresponsibly long, and he's having a great run, and that's going to continue. And he's got a great setup over there because as the Bitcoin goes up, he's able to float more stock and sell more corporate bonds collateralized by the Bitcoin on the balance sheet. So he's got a bit of a perpetual motion machine going. I think that Michael could be the new Warren Buffett, and MicroStrategy could be the new Berkshire Hathaway. And it's really defining investments now in this decade and for the next couple of decades.
Yeah, I mean, I just put up on the screen here, you can, like, Michael Saylor just announced this. MicroStrategies has acquired an additional 3,000 Bitcoin for 155 million at an average price of 51,813 per Bitcoin. So he's already in the profit because it's now up over 54,000 just from that purchase alone.
Yeah,
so he has gotten it so hard in the last 4 years more than anybody.
Yeah, and usually shareholders hate the idea of dilution. You'd hate to see an announcement by a company, oh, we're going to sell some more stock. But here, the shareholders are clamoring for more dilution. Sell more stock and buy more Bitcoin. It's really an inverse of the all corporate history and strategy going back 100 years. All the models are broken is a famous phrase from Michael Saylor. And that applies to corporate governance and shareholder management right here. And he can just keep going.
I mean, what's also amazing is he, they now owe money, according to that email or that tweet that they put out, they own 193,000 full Bitcoin. Like that is at an average price of 31,000. And I mean, that's the person I always sort of, I point to, like Michael Saylor and you and a couple others when I was at the Bitcoin farmers market yesterday in El Zonte, which was awesome. And I saw a guy with a Surfrider Foundation shirt, and we started talking. Oh, is there Surfrider here? And he's a surfer, and we started talking surfing, and I was like, "Are you a Bitcoiner?" He goes, "No," and I'm like, and I kind of laughed because I could tell like he'd probably been like hardcore orange pilled by everybody. Like all these people have been trying to orange pill him hard. And I said, "Look, man, I'll just tell you, like as a surfer, it's like a wave. You just wait. A big wave's coming." And, it's like digital gold. And I said, the thing that really tuned me into Bitcoin was not the the Bitcoin bros or the people that are all big into conspiracies. But I said, Michael Saylor, when he got what this was about, when somebody that smart that's done finance and software development sees the value in this and puts this much of his company and his shareholders' money, like he's not some crazy guy that's going to gamble with his shareholders' money. And that's when I always use people like him and yourself and you guys, because Max, you came up in finance. I always say, look at the money people, look at the big money people. They're getting what this is. And that's And his eyes kind of like, oh, wow. I go, yeah. Like, to Bitcoin conspiracy theorists, that's great. We can talk about the Federal Reserve and whatever else. But I go, these money people are not going to mess around with this. And